Join me as I dive into the do's and don'ts of mental health and self-care, and challenge myself to stick to my own advice for a whole week. Mental health and self-care are super important in today's fast-paced world. We're constantly being told to push ourselves to be more productive, to achieve more, and to always be on the go. But taking care of our minds is just as crucial as taking care of our bodies. There are a lot of misconceptions about mental health. People often think it's something that only affects others or that it's a sign of weakness. But the truth is, mental health affects us all, regardless of our background or circumstances. Many of us struggle to prioritize self-care. We get caught up in work, social media, and other obligations, and we forget to take care of ourselves. Mental health is often stigmatized, and people are afraid to talk about their struggles, which can make it even harder to get the help and support we need. We also tend to overlook the little things that can make a big difference in our mental well-being, like getting enough sleep, eating nutritious food, and engaging in activities that bring us joy. Taking care of our mental health is not a one-size-fits-all approach. What works for one person may not work for another, and that's okay. We need to find what works for us and make it a priority. Self-care is not just about pampering ourselves, it's about taking care of our minds, bodies, and souls. We should focus on building healthy habits like exercise, meditation, and spending time in nature. When it comes to self-care, there are some definite do's and don'ts. For example, do make time for activities that bring you joy, whether that's reading, hiking, or painting, and don't be too hard on yourself if you can't do everything perfectly. Do prioritize sleep and aim for 7 to 8 hours a night, and don't sacrifice your mental health for the sake of productivity. Do take breaks and give yourself time to rest and recharge, and don't compare yourself to others. Everyone's journey is unique. One of the most powerful stories I've heard about the impact of self-care is from a friend who struggled with anxiety. She started small, by taking a few minutes each day to meditate, and gradually increased her practice to include yoga and spending time in nature. She found that by prioritizing her self-care, she was able to manage her anxiety and live a more fulfilling life. Her story is a testament to the power of self-care and the importance of making it a priority. We all have our own struggles and our own journeys, but by sharing our stories and supporting one another, we can create a community that values mental health and self-care. I'd like to share another story about someone who struggled to prioritize self-care but eventually found a routine that worked for them. They started by setting aside 10 minutes each day for mindfulness, and gradually increased their practice to include journaling and spending time with loved ones. Their story highlights the importance of being patient and compassionate with ourselves as we work to develop healthy habits. Mental health and self-care are journeys, not destinations, and it's okay to take things one step at a time. By prioritizing our self-care and making it a part of our daily routine, we can improve our mental well-being and live more fulfilling lives. In conclusion, taking care of our mental health is crucial, and self-care is a big part of that. By focusing on the do's and avoiding the don'ts, we can improve our mental well-being and live more fulfilling lives. If you've made it this far, thanks for watching. Please share your own self-care tips and experiences in the comments below, and don't forget to check out my other mental health related videos for more tips and advice.